I haven't played. This weather's not cooperating. Hopefully in May and June.
Anybody have questions?
What have you seen that you've liked so far this spring?
Well, we've had a lot of guys that are injured right now. So what I really like is we've gotten all the young kids reps and some walk-ons that we could count on special teams and some other areas. So that's been fantastic. And some of the older guys really didn't need spring football as many reps, as you really give them. So I think that's been the plus, is repping all the young kids.
How do you view the spring game as a coordinator, and what you want to see in it, or whether it's kind of more of just a fun activity than anything?
I think the big thing is, you could, people are approaching it different. I watched Ohio State the other day, and they didn't even tackle; it was thud. But I think the way we're going to approach it is we're going to be on offense and defense and try to get better that day at what we do. So we'll have a point system, but it'll be a little bit different than an actual game. But it's how you approach it, and I think it's another day of practice, so we need to get better during that day.
Probably goes without saying, but just how important is Tyler to this defense?
He's really important. And, if you watch practice today, he played a little bit Mike backer, too. So he could play a little bit of Mike next year, too. He's been the will linebacker. So we'll see how that goes. But Nate D, we've played at some D end the last 5 days and made a real impact at D end. He's really got a knack for what he's doing. So, but, Tyler is one of the vets on our defense that has to be in there for us to play the way we want to play.
How good is it to have Tavon back there? Even though he's wearing the yellow jersey and everything, but just how reassuring is that to have him back there?
Well, it's invaluable. I mean, Kareem Ali we really like, but Tavon, this is his third year, and he really understands what he's doing now. I mean, it's fun to watch him play. If you watch his development over his first year till now, it's been unbelievable. Francis has done a great job with him, so it's been fun to watch that.
You guys obviously made a big jump year one to year two. How much better do you think you're going to be going forward?
Well, I think if we accomplish our goals, and our three goals are how hard we play, I think we can play harder than we did a year ago, but the players have to decide that. We as coaches are going to pound that, but they in the locker room have to decide that, so I'm hoping they're going to do that. The other two is don't give up big plays and create turnovers. So if we continue, I'll give you an example. We stripped the ball 56 times last year and got 19 of them. There were 72 attempts we didn't even try to. So if we can build on that and strip in those 72 times and get the same percentage we did in the 56, we'll lead the country in turnovers. So those are our three goals, and you can't give up big plays and play good defense. So if we can accomplish those three things, then we'll be good again. And those are decisions that we'll make, how much time we put in over the next 3 months. And now, again, our schedule's a little bit different than a year ago. So is it better or worse? I don't know. I'll have to get into the season and see. But, you're playing Penn State and Notre Dame. Those are two pretty good football teams. So we'll see. But I think we have a chance to be as good or better than we were a year ago because we know the system a little bit better and we've added to it. So it should help us.
You said that the young guys have gotten a lot of reps now. Are there any that have caught your eye here this spring?
Yeah, I'll give you an example. I actually coached the safeties, and Jacquez Thomas, the kid from Florida, is really, he's a big physical kid that can run. He just has to learn what to do. Jared Folks is the same way. He can really run at will linebacker. Dogby is really come along. And then there's some other guys, Brendan Thrift, we're counting on him, and Freddie. We're counting on those young guys inside. So, and they've made good progress. It's hard to come in and learn how to play. As you could see, the first year in this system, the guys that are playing in it now, it took them a year to learn how to play in it. And now they're much better doing it. So, it's no different for those young kids. It's going to take a while.
Do you think it was more the system or the effort that they put in last offseason that made that quantum leap last season?
Yeah, it's the players, right, that do all the work. I always tell the players that there's not anybody in the stadium. I don't even think my wife comes to watch me coach. She likes to watch the players, right? Nobody comes to watch us coaches, right? So the players are the ones that win and lose the football game, and they've made great strides of, how they go about their business, and they're getting better every year doing it. So, and now we've got older guys training the younger guys. If you watch us practice, the older guys are really on the young guys. So, that's when you get good. And the coaches don't have to coach. The older players coach the younger ones. So we've made great strides in that direction.
What are your expectations about this Saturday?
Well, I tell the players, we don't care whether a player's a walk-on, a fifth-year senior, a scholarship guy. If we coach you, we expect you to play one way. And we have a player coach's oath. We talk about how hard we play, how physical we play, and know and do your assignment, which doesn't take any physical ability. So you can be a walk-on and do those things. So that's what we expect from every player, and that's all I expect. The rest of it, whatever happens, happens. But if you do those three things, all right, you do what you're supposed to do, you play fast, and you're physical, then whatever happens, happens, and we'll be happy with.
Okay.
You bet.